Kennedy here. We're going to try this menu 13 cheese tortellini in tomato sauce. Now, I don't know, this might be a actual vegetarian type meal. Let's open it up and see what's in it. These are made so you can pull them apart. If you don't have arthritis in your hands. That didn't open up at all. The Leatherman wave to the rescue. We're going to do something different with this one too. We're going to keep all our trash and weigh it at the end. That's 560 grams in total. And let's see what we have in here. This is breakfast, so I'm looking for something small. Oh, these are in another sealed envelope. These bags are incredibly strong. They could be used for a lot of things. You could carry water in it. Probably boil water in it if you're really careful. You know, halfway, put your trash in there to get rid of. Of course, you know, if you're out patrolling in your soldier, you don't want them to find anything that shows that you've been here, much less that it's an American MRE. So let's see. Here's our main part. This is the cheese tortellini. That's a good amount. We have got chocolate peanut butter spread. This stuff is good. I assume there's going to be crackers on it, so I could be wrong. Ooh, what do we got here? We have got dry roasted peanuts, like vacuum packed. We have got here, trail mix recovery with peanuts. So in other words, they're saying this is going to give you a jolt of 310 calories, and it's got protein in it, of course, too. Here's our crackers, 170 grams. Oh, no, 170 calories. Oh, here's our little packet. Now it's interesting keeping track of these. The red means it's caffeine gum. If you want to stay alert, you chew one and you wait a certain number of minutes and take another one. If the first one didn't do it. And in here too, we have the matches, which aren't in all MREs. We have the toilet paper, and we have the wet wipe, and this might be salt or pepper in here, I'm not sure. We'll look at it later on. Ooh, and here's the drink. I've noticed sometimes they'll skip the coffee and put in a drink rather having both of them. This is lemon lime, no fruit juice. 90 calories. This isn't as bad as some of the fruit punch ones. They taste horrible. They taste like you're drinking the cheapest artificial thing that could possibly be made. And so instead of having the little Tabasco bottles now, we've got this crushed red pepper. And of course, one of the advantages is this can really disguise. Maybe you don't like that thing, the tomato sauce, say, in the dish, and you've got to eat it because you need the food. You can put some of this on it, and that will disguise the flavor quite a bit. Now we've got another thing here. Oh, we're actually down to the end. We have got our MRE spoon. It's made long because at one time, MREs were only scored across here. So you had to get a spoon to go all the way down into it. Now they score them on the edge, which is it doesn't require that big a spoon, but they're still including that. I'm sure they have like billions of these. And the other two items is the flameless ration heater. Put some water in it, wait 15 minutes. And we've got the little sleeve. That's part of the system of putting the MRE, the flameless heater and your main part of the dish, the cheese tortellini. And you put some water in that, put it all together, stick it in the sleeve, elevate it slightly on one side, and you're good to go. So let's see what we can try now. I think we're going to try that chocolate peanut butter spread and crackers. So what will that give me for calories for my little lunch here? 170 plus a really, really small print. 150 calories. So you can see you get over 300 calories here. So let's do it. Now it's funny, part of the deal with the packing here is so that things don't break all up and crumble. That's part, so the actual bag, especially when it's like vacuum packed, adds some integrity to the package. So we'll see. Well, we'll get one mostly out. The other one broke. And there's more pieces inside the bag. But these crackers, I like these crackers, but they're really dry. So I would suggest that you have some water, at least for me. I'm sure other people, it's fine, but I've seen things where soldiers say they would just take these and, eat them as they're traveling. And then I saw one, this was on YouTube, a guy, and he made something out of it. He took this, took the chalk, he took this, the coffee, instant coffee, which we don't have here, put it all together and kind of made this gloppy type thing that they would eat. But it's interesting, the thing about the coffee. I don't quite understand that. Maybe they found that, well, this is true too, is the heater can only be used once, and it's going to be only used, usually you're going to put it on the food, not the coffee. Some rations will have a bag, hot drink bag, and you would put you'd put everything in that, seal it up. But then it's like, well, you have to decide whether you want hot coffee or if you want hot food. So maybe that was it. Maybe soldiers weren't. They just tried to be more meal friendly for them. What they really wanted. What they did find out at one time was that soldiers were throwing away a lot of the MRE. It even said in this, there was a thing that said, basically, it was kind of funny because it's kind of childish. It was saying, you better eat all your food, your vegetables, you're going to eat everything, just like they were kids, but they don't want to carry it all. So that led to, instead of, having this arrangement with the food, the heater, and all this stuff, they replaced it with what's called a first strike ration. Well, that was something you could eat on the go. You opened it up, and it was kind of, I don't know, bread isn't the correct word, but a bready type thing, and it would have stuff in it, and it would have a a good jolt of protein and calories. So they started making those for situations when people were traveling a lot or traveling far, and then so they wouldn't be throwing things out and they'd get what they needed. I mean, it's not about the waste of money really with it being thrown away. It's really about the soldiers not getting what they need to eat. I read it when during World War II, that when they stormed the beaches at Normandy, a lot of the Germans that they encountered hadn't eaten in 2 weeks. There was no food to send them, so they were just, that was the way they were. Okay, you can see it. It looks, it's not as dark as Nutella, but it's not supposed to be that color, but that is really good. Chocolate peanut butter. This ranks high in soldier approval, I've read. And if there's a group of soldiers and it's mealtime, they would, bargain and swap things. Something like this would be wanted. Maybe some other things wouldn't be. But, so there's nothing wrong with this. Since we're in the peanut mode, we've got two, actually. We've got the regular peanuts, and we got the trail mix. 310 calories. So, say I've eaten 300 here, eating 300 more, 600 calories for lunch. That would be okay. Now, normally, a soldier's going to consume all of this at a meal time. And soldiers typically eat 1 to 2 of them. And I think that depends on how active they are. But let's take a look at what's in this. Is that a tear place? Yep. They actually had a tear started on this. So, good cashews. Let me put some of this out on something so you can see. So here we have, we've got almonds. We've got a pretzel bite, is that what that is? Oh, we got a do not eat. Nothing wrong with that. So, these 3 components, the crackers, the chocolate peanut butter spread, and the recovery trail mix, get very good ratings from me. We'll be doing the other ingredients in a subsequent video. So last but not least, we have the cheese tortellinis in tomato sauce. The tomatoes, they're good, but after eating better tomato sauce, this is on par with the Chef Boyardee type pasta sauces, and I believe they actually do make some of the sauces that go into the MREs. But it's good. I think it's going to be very filling. Out and about or in a combat situation, I think anyone would like this. I'll have to look into this and see if it's classed as a vegetarian type meal. Certainly wouldn't be vegan if it has cheese in it. See you next time.